Bet. Mar, good looking out on letting me know that it wasn't working. I don't know why it wasn't working.
Now ready to get behind them.
Well, they didn't miss much. They had a 3 and out. I got ball first, so they'll get ball at half. They had a 3 and out punt.
And he'll just take him in. This drive will start at the 25. Now. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
He's got an open man, and he was on his way.
Now they're going.
Gets it all the way to the 38. The Seminoles come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, nice job hauling that pass in. I'll tell you, he keeps defenses on their heels. He really does. His speed is so scary. And I think back to my days in college. We used to play against the Seminoles when they had Peter Warwick and Lavernia schools, and because of their game-breaking ability, it put so much pressure on our defense. I'll tell you, this guy's good enough to, I think, have played on that Seminole offense, and he would have gotten some looks. This guy can make some plays.
Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Jacobs. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I mean, I have them.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
Dropping back, it's Berry. He's got it on the run. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1.
Man, when I blitz as a defense, I want to get home. I got to get to that quarterback, get him on the ground, not hit him as he's throwing it, and he gets it off right here.
Oh, wow, okay.
Score, touchdown Seminoles.
Okay.
Ready to try the point after.
Whatever. He didn't make a move in the hole.
The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25.
That's the scheme right there.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15.
There he goes. Smashes through the tackle. And he's brought down after a nice game.
We've got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route. Against zone coverage, quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it
Way
in.
to come up.
Ferguson. And the defense holds.
I was late on the throw.
That's pick up at all on that play.
I was late on that throw, but way to hold on to that. We're going to the half, to the end of the quarter.
That's the end of the quarter.
That's on me. I was waiting to see if they let that angle route go.
One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we are ready to get back to it and open the second period. field. It's Carr. Here comes the heat. He's open on the right. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
I was like, I'm gonna give it to me. I mean, I'll try to get that one juke, and I'll take off on him.
Way down the field, get him isolated, find your matchup.
That's what I'm talking about, Marshall. Way to run hard, man.
I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out in front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea, you know.
Great lead blocks, guys. Great lead blocks.
We want to go tackle. Go get them.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
That was a great answer, guys.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover.
I don't like the way they
this
switched
game is
there.
entirely different.
And the Noles moving quickly to the line. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all
I was
offseason.
gonna say, man, I'm close enough. Like, let me.
There's so much
I'm
right
just
on the
asking to
line.
make
Who
a
gets
tackle.
to Atlanta down the road, bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play,
That's what I'm talking about. Way to get in the hole
every
there.
single week.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to throw, it's Sperry. Fires to the big fella.
Way to be there.
That's a really good tackle.
I thought
there,
you were going
giving
to make
up
him
some
drop it, but
size
hey,
and
way to be there
still
on the
making
tackle at
play.
least. You're in the
And the
picture.
Seminoles come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air.
Great sack.
Can't find the man,
Great sack.
and he'll be
Great
knocked
sack,
down
Joe.
at the 40.
That's what I'm talking about,
And how
Joe.
about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play
Block
man when I got a
Great block
pass
team.
rush like that.
He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass.
Hold on, Green.
It's Green. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Hey, that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole.
Ah, that's right, Shermer. I keep thinking that Green's going to be on this play, too.
Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game. Turning it on. All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. And he was drilled just as he released
Right.
the pass.
I felt it right as I let go.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback
That's
quick
all right, guys.
and make
That's all right,
him make
guys.
a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Got it in the middle. It's Ferguson. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
And guys, how many first downs is that? Just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Give to the back. Powers through the defender. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
The Razorbacks will snap it on 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Quickly complete. They'll spot the ball at the
I threw that on his
12
back
after that
shoulder. That's my
completion.
bad.
Second down.
I haven't done
coming
this
up
play
on
in
red zone
a long
opportunity.
time.
Looking to throw, it's Carr. He's got it on the move. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable 3rd down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid
coming
having
off
to
the left
settle
side
for the
here.
field goal. They'll throw on 3rd and short.
Ooh, wait a
Got it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And this offense now, it's decision time. Man, they've put a nice drive together. You want to walk away with points, but how aggressive do you want to be? Do you want to take this field goal, or do you want to try to get a touchdown?
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead's extended a little further.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Seminoles want to move quickly. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Fouls through the defense. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Dropping back, it's Berry. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver
Great
it.
hits,
And it'll
great
bring
D.
up 4th down. The Noles will call on their punt team.
Yeah, feel that.
Makes a catch at the 10. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Got his man quickly. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Wants to throw on first down. Back open in the middle. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Back to pass, it's Carr. Throws to the tight end. Caught over the middle, it's Green. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. From the gun. Looking to get it in.
Bro, I
The defense
shoot.
makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half.
There it is. I juked. They made me try the truck.
And they take it in for 6 more points. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling an intriguing one so far in Fayetteville. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's hear another hog call and send it back to the guys in Razorback Stadium.
All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Give me your leg.
Behind the line of scrimmage, they'll lose yards on that one.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on third.
He lofted high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now
I was going to say,
down.
shit, Jim, go
The
ahead, then,
Seminoles
man.
decide to punt it away.
Try to pick it off then, homie.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Boy, that last drive, they looked like they were throwing against air. Just absolute precision execution in the passing game, and it led him to a touchdown. We'll see what they have this possession. And they'll
They're there.
stop him after a minimal
They're there.
pickup.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Looking for a man, it's Carr. Catch in the middle, it's Ferguson. They're ripping off chunks of yards
Sophomore.
and get it to the 33.
Sophomore dog.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and shoot up some yards after the catch.
All right, Marshall.
From the
What's got for me,
33,
Marshall?
it's 1st and 10. Looking for a gap, it's Marshall.
Dang, they read. Woo. They read that fast, boy. I tell you what. Look at this.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
Wants to go up top. Got his man down the middle. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Razorbacks are rolling down the field. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it.
Oh, Green! Hold on!
Incompletion on first
You
down.
gotta hold on to that,
You
man.
just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Here's the heat.
Yeah, get rid of it. I had
Nowhere
circle.
close on that
Get
one
rid of
as
it.
he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have
I
let
was-
this guy
I
have
was
too
really
much
trying to
time
force it
throw
to
the
Green, and
football.
Green
They
wasn't
haven't gotten
open,
that
so
jersey
that's my
dirty
own
yet.
fault.
Haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality.
There it is.
Spectacular layout.
There it is.
How about
That's
the
what I'm talking
Zippers
about,
Jr.
Green.
Put on that ball to pick up the first down.
That's all I'm talking
You know why
about,
he's
Green.
piling up all these yards, David? Because the receivers won't let the ball hit the ground.
You remember that Jameis Winston game we called
All
on
right,
Thursday
gentlemen.
night? The ball didn't even hit the ground, did it?
It did not.
move your
2
feet, Merriman.
incomplete passes caught out of bounds.
Oh! You
He
were close
works
enough to be
his way
reaching, but
ever
I
closer
appreciate you
all the way
trying.
down to the 1-yard line.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Back to throw. It's Carr.
Wow, you guys are really just focused on the run. That's wild.
Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Rides the back on the option, the give. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a
Way
good
to
job
be
by
up
this
there.
defense.
Way to recover.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Is that Spencer again?
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
Great sack, Dylan.
And the Seminoles send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse.
Ow.
Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down.
Check something. Up by 28 in the 4th, up by 42 in the 2nd half.
38-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. This has
You
been
know,
exactly the way you draw
I'd
things
really
up,
like to
David.
be
The
able to
offense
run
has
the
really
rock
been
a
moving
little
the
bit
football.
more.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention
There you go.
in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Using his legs, it's Marshall. And he was
Damn,
fortunate
bro.
not to lose yardage on that play. Able
They
to wedge it
really,
back to the line of
man,
scrimmage.
like, they ain't kidding. They ain't
They got
letting me get
nothing on the last play.
nothing
It's
on the
2nd and
ground.
10.
Fuck your run
Looking
game.
downfield, it's Carr. Makes the grab. Make the stop at the 40.
He's
but
just
it's
a little bit faster.
10-yard
Just a
gain
wee
and
bit
a
faster.
fresh set of downs.
That's all.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Ferguson. What a play there, and he rips off a big
He's
one
a
all the way
little
to the
bit
16-yard line.
quicker.
Well, there are a lot of offenses
There's
out
some
there
daylight that was
probably
gonna be
a little
showing
bit
there.
more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
The Razorbacks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Arkansas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
We're 17 seconds from the 4th. Well, I'll do it at the break because I absolutely didn't stop. Like the clock will stop.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
It's 28 points in the 4th. I'm not up by 42, so.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
We've reached the break. Arkansas has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the net.
Coaching. Massive backups. Depth chart. Because Crutchfield's still on the field, technically. You there. There. Who do they have over there? Ray. Okay. And then I believe, because the slot is a specialty role. How do I want to do this? I do want you to eventually get reps. I need this freshman to get more reps than you. Yeah. And Hopefully they don't have to put this dude in because I redshirted him. Hopefully. Let me make sure he's not anywhere listed. I think they get my quarterback right. Yeah.
Rankings. So we open the final period with a third down play.
We'll see what they give me.
Hill trying to sneak it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his...
Forget that Thomas. Yeah, they don't do the whole sub linebacker thing either. Yeah, that's what he's in. Simmons would be the backup guy. Right, yep. And okay. Yeah. Cool. Yep. At least this is so far so right.
The 42.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Looking downfield, it's Little. Takes a shot as he lets it go.
Oh, way to separate him.
The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Way to separate him.
Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. Hand off from the gun. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical. Get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Ooh,
and the Noles come to the line with a new set of downs. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
At this point in the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on.
Oh! It's picked off and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Did not expect Allen.
They finally
didn't expect you to jump a route.
Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they...
You don't normally jump routes.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do
crazy.
this.
This dude.
Them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
And the Razorbacks trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Razorbacks! They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
I'm so proud.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear
This is the
flaming.
best y'all ever played.
That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David,
I took the block for you, so you better make the
I
tackle.
don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking for room. It's Need. Squirts across the 30 to the 32. A pickup of 5.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
And it's just been that kind of day for this.
I thought that was
going
going
to
to actually come over down like right on him.
Rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Got enough for the first down. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some... Oh, he's got some space. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
Great catch, sir.
They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. They go to the ground. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12.
In situations like this, offensively, when you got the lead in the 4th quarter, when you got to run the ball, you go back to the runs that you have the most confidence in, that you can execute in your sleep, and they do it right there, ripping off 7 yards.
That's what I just did. I am tripping.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Leaves it with the running back. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that.
He's got it down
I
to
just
the
noticed
1-yard
that's
line
not-
right
that's
on
not
the
no
doorstep
win.
of Pater. They're wanting to pile up some extra points. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yeah, that's about right. Over 100. About 90 is where I like him. Yeah, yeah. It's a great catch earlier. Underperformed. Try to get you a couple times.